Understanding Data, a Journey Through the Numbers. Welcome to our whirlwind tour of the statistical landscape, where numbers tell stories and data shapes our understanding of the world. Before we dive headfirst into the sea of statistics, let's pause and ponder the context of the data we encounter. Just like detectives, we ask the crucial questions. Why does this data exist? Who's it for? How was it collected? And most importantly, what's the story it's trying to tell us? These questions are our compass, guiding us through the murky waters of data interpretation. Now, let's talk about something called the margin of error. Imagine we're in Broadwater County, Montana, where a survey tells us about children living in poverty. The numbers say there are 31, but with a margin of error of 34, meaning we could have anywhere from 0 to 65 children living in this situation. Confusing? It might seem so, but this data nugget is golden when put in the right perspective. If Broadwater County has 50 kids in total, that's a significant chunk facing poverty. But if there are 1,000 kids, the picture might change drastically relative to neighboring counties. It's all about context. This brings us to a critical point. Data isn't just numbers. It's about real people with real stories. Every statistic represents a human life, with dreams, challenges, and experiences. As we sift through data, let's never forget the human element. It's what makes data powerful and poignant, especially when making big decisions, like where to direct funds for poverty programs. Now to the fun part, data interpretation. Raw data is like a chameleon, changing colors based on how you look at it. A high poverty rate might not warrant the urgent need label if another area has more people suffering but a lower rate due to its larger population. It's all about how we present and interpret these figures. Let's examine the average, mean income in the United States. Reported at $48,000, it paints a picture of a relatively comfortable economic status across the board for an average American. However, this average is heavily influenced by top earners, whose substantially larger incomes pull the average upwards. This skewing effect contributes to a distorted view of the typical American's financial situation, when the only statistic you have is average income. To get a more complete picture, let's contrast this with the median income, which stands at $31,500. The median, the middle value in a list of numbers, meaning that half the observations fall below and half above, tells us that half of Americans earn less than this amount. This figure offers a starkly different narrative, one that highlights the income disparity and points to a significant portion of the population earning much less than what the average suggests. The discrepancy between the mean and median income underscores the importance of understanding the distribution of data. Always ask for the mean, median, mode, and margin of error. In a perfectly equal society, where exactly half the population made more money than the highest member of the 49th percentile wage earners, we'd expect the mean and median incomes to be identical. However, the wide gap between these two metrics in the USA underscores the income inequality there today, revealing that a substantial number of Americans are clustered at the lower end of the income spectrum, but a small percentage at the top have drastically, astronomically more money than you can ever really comprehend kind of thing. And that tends to skew the average upwards. This example serves as a powerful reminder that without examining both the mean and median, along with understanding their implications, we risk missing the true story behind the numbers. It's a vivid illustration of why a comprehensive view is crucial for a genuine understanding of any data set. But beware, my dear data explorers, data can be a slippery slope. It's crucial to think critically and question everything. Are we seeing the whole picture or just a sliver of the story? Remember the tale of salaries in the USA. The mean salary tells one story, skewed towards the higher earners, while the median salary reveals a different tale, with half the population earning less. This stark contrast underscores the importance of looking at data from all angles. Let's dive into the world of stats with open minds, caring hearts, and sharp eyes. Not all numbers shine a light on the truth. To find the real story, we need to look beyond the figures, ask tough questions, and remember the real people the numbers represent. In a sea of data that can be twisted to fit any story, it's on us to seek out the real from the fake. Our journey through this maze of stats is a quest for real understanding, spotting the difference between truth and trickery. Let's be alert to the stories not told, the odd ones out, the whispers among the data, and interpreters who might leave out a piece of the puzzle, intentionally or unintentionally. This way, we're not just taking in facts, we're hunting for reality. Let's embark on this thrilling trip through numbers and find the tales they're eager to share. Together, we'll peel back layers, spot biases, and uncover hidden truths. It's about asking the best questions, not just having the right answers. With curiosity, kindness, and keen observation, we'll master the world of statistics, getting ever closer to the truth.